Alright guys, how's it going? Right, for those of you who do actually look at this channel's Facebook page, you'll know that I've been working on a bit of something, mainly concerning setup and things like that, because I've wanted it changed for a while, but I've had to downgrade because there's a few things going on which basically have kind of made me think we need more room, which we do, to be fair. But I've kind of downgraded what I've got. I've mentioned this before, and basically the plan is to actually show you what I've actually sorted out. So the majority of it is pretty much still the same. Like I said before, it's going to be PlayStation and Xbox I collect for from here on in, as well as my Wii and GameCube as well, because obviously I'm going to be using the Wii as my GameCube essentially. But I've had a shift about basically, and the plan that I've come across is essentially a lot better. So I'm going to back up. Bear with me. Let's back up a little bit. Now, you've seen all this before on that side, and yes, it's a mess under there, plugs and God knows what else, but that's just life. Now, what I've changed, you might see I've kind of like covered the top of the screen. There is a reason for that. Now, this isn't a permanent thing where the monitor and things are concerned, but it's what it's going to be like for the remainder of what I'm going to be using. But if you go up, I've actually got a monitor on there. Now, that is also hooked up to the PC monitor down here, so that I've got two screens for that. But it's also acting as a second monitor for my retro consoles like PS2 and my Xbox, as well as the Wii and my GameCube bits and pieces as well. So all that on there at the moment is pretty much, I'm going to say current gen hardware for the moment, because it's still getting games released for it, therefore it's still current gen hardware until they shut everything off, which they will eventually, and when that happens I'll sort that out myself. Now, as for this monitor I will be changing. I've seen an LED 22 inch monitor. It's actually a TV monitor, so like I say, it'll do more than just monitoring the game system as well, but basically all my old consoles are hooked up through SCART, so that's why I need an actual monitor. That one, it's an alright monitor, but it's not exactly fucking awesome, if I'm honest. The viewing angles on it are crap, and because it's so high up and all I'm using is that chair, it can be, well, a strain at the best of times. So yeah, that's going to get changed for a TV that's basically better quality LED and basically better viewing angles. Also, obviously, you can see on top of that, I think you can see it there. I don't know if you'll be able to. Oh, yeah, you can there. Wii sensor bar. You might be wondering where all the other consoles are. The answer to that question is the cupboard right next to. Now, those ones, I do apologise about the lighting as well, because it's fucking terrible in this bedroom at the minute. But yeah, PS2, that's what's playing on there at the moment. That is San Andreas, as it's on there. All the SCARTs that are hooking everything up as well. Wii, Xbox, PS2. Like I say, PS2, my PS3 charger, which I've decided to put on there, and my Wii, and essentially my GameCube as well. Trusty little thing. And obviously Xbox as well. Now, all this, including that SCART block, is actually getting signalled to that. And it might not look too much of a big deal, but it will be once I've sorted it out. Now, I am kind of trying to make everything work in hand at the moment, but hopefully I will have that monitor within, what, maybe the next 3, maybe 4 weeks, if that, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But that's what I've had planned, and like I say, if you've been watching or listening out on my YouTube channel and Facebook page, you'll know that I've had this in the works for a while. So, but like I say, we'll get around to showing you the full thing, and hopefully at some point we will be all finished. For the moment, guys, thanks for watching, and I shall see you again very soon in the next video. Alrighty. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon.